Hi everyone, today we will discuss on important current affairs for 28th September. If you are new to this channel, please subscribe. At the end of the video, I will ask you all the questions which we discuss in this video. You need to pause the video after each question I ask at the end and write the answer in the comments. You need to test yourself how many questions you are able to answer, and also we will learn one vocabulary word on daily basis. Watch the video till the end. Let's start. First question is, Madhya Pradesh government launched Mukhyamantri Kisan Kalyan Yojana to provide rupees 4,000 to each farmer annually. This amount will be paid in how many installments? Right answer is 2 installments. Madhya Pradesh government has launched Mukhyamantri Kisan Kalyan Yojana to provide rupees 4,000 to each farmer annually. Remember, this will be paid in 2 installments annually. This scheme has been launched on the lines of Pradhan Mantri Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme of Government of India. Point to be noted carefully here is farmers get rupees 6,000 annually under the PM Kisan Samman Nidhi scheme of the central government in 3 installments of rupees 2,000 each, and under the state government scheme farmers will get 2 installments of 2,000 each. So, a total of 10,000 will be paid annually, that is 6,000 by center in 3 installments and 4,000 by state in 2 installments. And now I will remind you some important points about Madhya Pradesh. Recently, Griha Pravesham event was held in Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh has launched Gandagi Bharat Chodo cleanliness campaign. Another campaign is Ek Mask Anek Zindagi was also launched by Madhya Pradesh. What is the capital of Madhya Pradesh? Bhopal. Chief Minister is Shivraj Singh Chauhan and Governor is Anandiben Patel. Next question is, 4th edition of Biennial Naval Exercise ZIMEX 20 has started between India and Japan recently in which format? Answer is non-contact at sea only format. The 4th edition of the Biennial India-Japan Maritime Bilateral Exercise has started in the Northern Arabian Sea. This exercise is being conducted in a non-contact at sea only format. Remember this term, non-contact at sea only format, because the naval exercises are being conducted in this format due to pandemic. The question about naval exercises can be asked in this way. So, you need to remember the term non-contact at sea only format. This exercise will showcase a high degree of interoperability and joint operational skills and further enhance the cooperation and mutual confidence between the two navies. Next question is, which department of Ministry of Commerce and Industry has signed a MOU with Denmark for cooperation in the field of intellectual property? Right answer is the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. DPIIT means the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. DPIIT under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry has signed a MOU with Denmark for cooperation in the field of intellectual property. Through this MOU, both India and Denmark will increase intellectual property cooperation between the two countries and provide opportunities to both countries to learn from the experience of each other. Do you remember when is World Intellectual Property Day observed? It is observed on 26th April. Also remember another point, India ranked 10th in intellectual property filing activity. Next question is, Home Minister Amit Shah virtually inaugurated Destination Northeast 2020. What is the theme of this event? Answer is the Emerging Delightful Destinations. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurated the Destination Northeast 2020 through video conferencing. The theme for Destination Northeast 2020 is the Emerging Delightful Destinations. This event was organized to highlight ecotourism, culture, heritage and business of Northeast region. This event is being organized annually by the Ministry of Development of Northeastern region. Do you know who is the Union Minister for Development of Northeastern region? Jitendra Singh. Next question. RBI to implement technology vision for cyber security for urban cooperative banks 2020-23 with 5-pillared strategic approach. What is the name of this approach? Answer is GUARD. The Reserve Bank of India will implement the technology vision for cyber security for urban cooperative banks 2020-2023 with its 5-pillared approach named GUARD. Full form of GUARD is G is governance oversight, U is utile technology investment, A is appropriate regulation and supervision, R is robust collaboration, D is developing necessary IT cyber security skill sets. This 5-pillared approach will enhance the IT security system of urban cooperative banking to prevent, detect, respond and recover from cyber attacks. The implementation of this approach will strengthen the cyber resilience of the urban cooperative banks. Next question is, India successfully test-fired indigenously developed surface-to-surface Prithvi 2 missile. What is the strike range of this missile? Right answer is 350 kilometers. India successfully test-fired the indigenously developed nuclear capable missile Prithvi 2. Its strike range is 350 kilometers. This missile was tested from the integrated test range at Chandipur of the Odisha coast. This missile is capable of carrying 500 to 1000 kg of warheads and is powered by liquid propulsion twin engines. Some recent successful tests conducted by DRDO are: DRDO conducted a successful flight test of Abhyas HE-80. DRDO successfully tested scramjet technology named Hypersonic Technology Demonstrator Vehicle for Hypersonic Missiles. And another one is DRDO tested the anti-tank guided missile Dhruvastra. About DRDO, DRDO was established in 1958. Its chairman is Dr. G. Satish Reddy and its headquarters is in New Delhi. Next question is, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India selects how many insurance companies as domestic systematically important insurers for 2020-21? Right answer is 3. Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India has chosen Life Insurance Corporation of India, General Insurance Corporation of India and the New India Assurance Company Limited as domestic systematically important insurers for 2020-21. These insurance companies are considered too big to fail, that is, its failure will impact the economy and insurance sector to a great extent. IRDAI has chosen these 3 insurers on the basis of their size, market importance, domestic and global interconnectedness, whose failure will have a significant impact on the domestic financial system. Next question. World Tourism Day was observed on 27th September. What is the theme for 2020? Answer is Tourism and Rural Development. The theme for World Tourism Day is Tourism and Rural Development, and when it is observed annually on 27th September. This day was first observed in 1980. This day is observed to raise awareness on the role of tourism within the international community and to demonstrate how it affects social, cultural, political and economic values worldwide. Next question is, Uttar Pradesh government launched which unified portal recently to help students get jobs? Answer is URISE. Uttar Pradesh government has launched an unified portal called URISE, which will guide around 20 lakh students in learning, career counseling and getting employment in the state. Remember, Uttar Pradesh is the first state to launch a unified portal along with the implementation of National Education Policy 2020. This portal will empower the students by providing them with practical and technical knowledge ranging from online exams, digital content, digital assessment, e-library, recorded video content, etc. to employment. Important points you need to remember about Uttar Pradesh are: Uttar Pradesh has started Major Dhyan Chand Vijay Path Yojana, under which 19 international players will get road connectivity to their houses. Another important point is Uttar Pradesh government will launch NRI Unified Portal to help the overseas Indians. And another point is Uttar Pradesh government has launched Naveen Rozgar Chhetri Yojana for all-round development of scheduled caste, and also Flipkart signed a memorandum of understanding with Uttar Pradesh government's One District One Product scheme. And recently the Ministry of Culture has announced 7 new circles of Archaeological Survey of India, out of which 2 new circles, Meerut and Jhansi, are in Uttar Pradesh. You need to remember all these points. And about Uttar Pradesh, capital of Uttar Pradesh is Lucknow, Chief Minister is Yogi Adityanath and Governor is Anandiben Patel. Next one is, what is India's rank in World Risk Index 2020? Right answer is 89th rank. India has been ranked at 89th position among 181 countries on the World Risk Index 2020. As per this report, India is poorly prepared to deal with climate reality, due to which it was more vulnerable to extreme natural disasters. This report is being released annually since 2011. The Pacific island state of Vanuatu is in the top of this index with highest disaster risk, and Qatar has the lowest risk. Now I will ask all the questions one by one. Pause the video and write the answer in the comments. First question we discussed was, Madhya Pradesh government launched Mukhyamantri Kisan Kalyan Yojana to provide rupees 4,000 to each farmer annually. This amount will be paid in how many installments? Next one is, 4th edition of biennial naval exercise GIMEX 20 has started between India and Japan recently in which format? Next one is, which department of Ministry of Commerce and Industry has signed a MOU with Denmark for cooperation in the field of intellectual property? Next one is, Home Minister Amit Shah virtually inaugurated Destination Northeast 2020. What is the theme of this event? Next one is, RBI to implement technology vision for cyber security for urban cooperative banks 2020-2023 with 5-pillared strategic approach. What is the name of this approach? Next one is, India successfully test-fired indigenously developed surface to surface Prithvi 2 missile. What is the strike range of this missile? Next one is, Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India selects how many insurance companies as domestic systematically important insurers for 2020-21. Next one is, World Tourism Day was observed on 27th September. What is the theme for 2020? Next one is, Uttar Pradesh government launched which unified portal recently to help students get jobs? Next one is, what is India's rank in World Risk Index 2020? Now we will learn the vocabulary word for today. Today's word is mull. It means think about a fact proposal. Example is, the jury needed the weekend to mull over the evidence and make a decision on the case. These are the important current affairs for 28th September. If the information is helpful, please give a like. Thank you.